Hello, welcome to my channel, The Junk Box. Today I'm going to show you what I've collected, just junk that I use in my assemblage pieces. I like to collect small things because it takes up a minimal amount of space, and I like to use these wooden boxes for my assemblage pieces. And so let's go ahead and take a look at what I have. Here are some match boxes. I like to use these for like little mini assemblages. That one has a match in it. That's not going to work. But I like to use them for little mini assemblages, and they're a lot of fun. Like, you know, something like that would fit in there, and we could wrap these in paper, memory book paper or tissue paper. You can even paint them all different colors. I usually don't use this part, but I really love these little tiny boxes. They're so great. And I haven't used those for a while, but I might here in the future. So let's see. I got this eagle here. I think I have a second one around somewhere, but this eagle is really neat. It's just plastic, and who knows what I'm going to use this for. Probably maybe some kind of patriotic piece. But and I do like the color too. I wouldn't do too much more to this. Maybe just repaint it, texturize it, and then paint it gold again so I can get that kind of plastic look off of there. But that's really neat. And then I love metal. The metal's really great. Excuse my camera. I don't have a tripod yet, so I have my phone rigged to a shelf above me, and my cat is up on that shelf, so he's kind of bouncing around, so bear with me. But yeah, so this is a metal piece. It looks like it's part of a Ford, I don't know, part of an engine, or maybe part of the wheel cap or something, but pretty neat. It's just metal. I would use this for either some kind of, maybe a cauldron, for Halloween, or a hat for a doll. And so that's a lot of fun. Love that. I collect metal whenever I can. And like this one here, a little copper piece from an oil lamp. And normally what I would do with this is maybe, I do early American folk art dolls, and also thrift flips, and then assemblage pieces. But with this, I would maybe put like for Halloween, a little pumpkin head, and maybe another little metal hat on him or something like that. But this is really, really neat, and this kind of stuff to me is really special. I usually hang on to those for quite a while before I find just the right piece. Now, this one is it's just a tin, and you can find tins anywhere, really. This one, it's really nice. If I decide to make like an ornament with this, I will poke a hole at the top and run some wire through, maybe 2 holes, run some wire through, and then you have a really neat piece to put maybe like some greenery and little mini Christmas trees, maybe some snow. And that's for the season. In the off season, I have to get really creative. Right now, of course, I'm into anything that's like botanicals, mushrooms, things like that, pressed flowers and leaves and things. So I can maybe hand make some mushrooms and put that in there, and that's a lot of fun. This guy here is just a little small piece of wood. This would be nice painted, maybe with some botanicals, with another piece of board behind it, or maybe in the center of a frame. Here, and you know, put it in the center of a frame, and with some memory book paper here, and just some really cool stuff. Let's see what I got here. I got this canvas, and it's a 5x7 canvas. So we'll just imagine that's in there. And then we have that there. And then maybe like a mushroom painting or a botanical, and just really neat, fun stuff. That, and what else? Let's see here. I got these little chicken buttons. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these, but I could always kind of, I don't know, I can work them into some farmhouse piece, I guess. This one here, a lot of this stuff, I've got a outdoor kind of a rummage place down the street from me where I get a lot of things really cheap. I can just fill up a whole box and walk away with $20 worth of stuff. So a lot of this just breaks down to really 25 cents, 50 cents, maybe $1. Some of the stuff I've gotten at the thrift store, and then just bottles that I've collected somewhere along the way. But this one here, this is from that salvage yard, and I think this is really neat. It's a Badger pottery and made in England. It's really neat. I don't know what it's for, but I think it would look neat in some kind of a forest scene. You know what might look kind of neat is this guy here, maybe in the center with some greenery around it, but who knows, whatever sparks my interest. Let's see, what's this guy here. Oh, this is my little cat. Yeah, some things I wrap in bubble wrap because I don't want them to get broken or damaged, any more damaged than they already are. But this cat is really cute, kind of neat. I could definitely use this in a Halloween piece. I would take that part off there, and it's just really cute. And I have no idea where it came from, like what it came off of. I don't know. And some of the stuff's kind of dirty. I gotta clean that up. I always clean up my stuff before I use it, especially when I get it from the salvage yard, because a lot of the stuff is outdoors. And so I gotta clean up my pieces before I work with them. And then, like, bottle, you can find bottles anywhere, really. I like this one because it is, it just looks really dirty on the inside, which I like. I usually will leave that. I won't try to clean it or anything. And that works really well. These guys here, these are really neat. Small, I guess they're like little tart tins or candy tins, antique. I've had these for a long time, and I have not used them because they're kind of hard to find. So depending on where I find my stuff, I've gone to thrift stores for years, and it's easy to find what I call like a dime a dozen. You know, these rings here, drapery rings, even though they're I would consider vintage, you know, probably from the 80s. These are not a dime a dozen. They're kind of hard to find. Same with these. These are really hard to find. I rarely find these at a thrift store. Whereas, let's see, something like a napkin ring, these are a dime a dozen at the thrift store. I always come across these. So a lot of times I won't pick them up. But so I hang on to stuff like this. I don't really like to use it because I don't know, they're just some of my favorite pieces. And so I'll put that in there. And this guy here, this is really neat. It's a key. I have another one too on my desk somewhere. But this guy here, this is a little keyhole. And I can do anything to this. Paint it white like it is here, chipped already. But repaint it and chip it again just so it's got a little bit more definition. But this can go in all kinds of applications. Metal assemblages, frames. Build a story around this keyhole. That's really fun. These are actually kind of cute. I found these at that salvage yard down the street. They're like little orange pants. And I thought I'd make a doll and build a doll around these pants, but I just haven't done that yet. I'm not totally sure about that. Anyways here. So let's see. This guy here, also from the salvage yard. Very rusty. I think it is a for a drill, actually. And it looks like it cuts a hole. Yeah, it's like a drill thing, a drill bit that makes a hole in wood, I guess. But I think this would be a really cute hat for a doll. And so I can build like a really kind of industrial looking vintage doll. And with this hat, I don't know how I'm going to attach the hat to his head, but I'll get creative. I'll probably wire up this piece here and pull the wire through the head down to the neck and then glue glue it down so it's really nice and secure. So you got to get creative with some of your pieces so they work well. This is really neat. Also, I got it at the salvage yard. It's probably, I have no idea what it is, but it would be really cute as a some kind of maybe assemblage piece. I don't know. Maybe put some roses in there or little botanicals, or again a hat for a doll, and then you can, you know, add another piece to it. Oh, here's a little hat. But yeah, that's neat. What else do I have? Ooh, this little bird. I got this. This is a Christmas ornament, and I might actually end up keeping this for myself. But I don't know if it, oh, it looks like it belonged on something else. But I really like this piece here. I could add it to a whole Christmas. So that has sparkles on that side. I could add it to a whole Christmas scene, but I'll wait and see when I get there. It already has like the texture and color and aging that I like. So I probably wouldn't do too much more with that. This guy here, I never knew what in the heck is that? I never knew what these are for. Let's see. I think it's like a little spider web on there. Yeah, I never knew what these are for. I don't know if it's for a pestle and mortar, but or mortar and pestle, whatever. But I will usually make a doll out of this as the stand. I can do attach a body to this or a head to this and make it a doll stand. And let's see, here's another bird. I've had this one for a while. It's another Christmas ornament. You know, when I find birds at the thrift store, I totally take advantage of it. I take every bird I can find that I like. And just because they're so useful in assemblage applications. And this one, if I use it for Christmas, I would probably keep it this color. But I think I would probably end up painting this. And maybe in a chalk paint. You know, when you have this plastic like this, chalk paint works really well because it adheres to the plastic without any problems. This also I got at that salvage yard. I don't know if there's something in there. It sounds like there's dried paint, but look at this little tiny little, I'm assuming it's a paint can, but isn't that adorable? I haven't opened it yet and I don't want to. If I use this, I'm going to use it probably as is, maybe put like a little a vintage label on here, and I don't know, I'll figure it out. What else do I got in here? These, I've had these for a long time. I actually had these hanging on my wall for a while. I could sell them on eBay, but I don't know. I might use the frames for something. I do like these photos though. And again, this is something that you don't find a lot of at the thrift store. So I'm really going to have to find a project for these that I love and I've put a lot of thought into. And so those are really cool. And then also this is a metal frame, and I scooped this up as soon as I saw it. When you find metal ornate frames, grab them, because these are pretty rare to find in thrift stores, at least in my thrift stores that I've been to. But I got lucky and found this one. Probably, I don't know, I think she gave it to me for like $1. But I love the finish on this, and yeah, I'll probably do something with that. Put it in a nice on a board, backed by a board, and put in a frame. This guy here, this is really interesting. I don't know exactly what it is. I would like to look it up. It may be another, like a car part piece. I don't know. I was thinking of a hat for a doll. Another hat for a doll. These guys here, these are kind of silly. I was just going to repaint these and sell them in my booth. But they're just little cowboy hat and cowboy boots hangers. I think they're really neat. Yeah. Not really my style, but somebody might like them. I could always take these apart too and just use the single pieces, use some wood filler to cover these holes and reuse them in a Western piece. And of course, what craft stash wouldn't be complete without some little vintage clothespins. And I just have a bunch of those over there. Oh, Yeah, this is, I don't know. I don't normally grab stuff like this, but it looked like an old one and I had to have it. I have yet to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I was thinking maybe do a play on the mouse trap and actually make like a little doll or human doll in the mouse trap, and just kind of a quirky, fun piece. That. Oops, I have this doily. This, I don't know if someone in my family made this, but that doesn't really belong in there. Oh, and I got this little figurine here. That's really neat. That could go in a, you know what this would be really cute in? It would be cute in a Christmas vignette, as like a kid, you know, with his toys, or in some kind of a, I don't know, under a Christmas tree. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's very sweet. I should have this in bubble wrap, but I don't. So, like this one, I have this one in bubble wrap. This was a really neat one too. And I won't do much to it. It's got some kind of patina on it, but also some sparkles. So I don't know if it was sparkles first and it patinaed itself, or if someone else had done like a finish on it. But it's got a little hanger there, and this would be absolutely adorable in a Christmas vignette, with trees and out in the snow, and make some snowballs, and use that piece for that. This basket is really sweet. I don't, you know, I find tons of baskets at the thrift store, I'm sure, as you may know, but to find something this size and this color and style is unusual. And so of course I scooped it up. I don't normally like to buy baskets because they take up a lot of space, and I'm not really into making stuff with those. This, I think, is a vintage cookie or icing thing, and who knows what I'll do with this. I have no idea. It could be like a crown for a doll or some other thing in a vignette. This little tin, this is really great. Again, I would drill holes at the top, wire for hanging, and put a small Christmas vignette in here. Maybe hand make a mini tree. You know, I see all those bottle brush trees out at the dollar store. They're okay. I never find any exactly that I like. So I think this year I might try making my own, with some greenery. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I could make my own little trees, and maybe like a little mushroom and snow. I think that'd be really cute as an ornament. This here, I don't know. I love wood. I love wood. I love metal. This really, I don't know if it stands on its own good enough, but you know, I can put a round, you know, nail through the bottom, wood glue, and make a stand for it, and maybe just like a chunky Christmas tree. Maybe get sticks going up and making my own Christmas tree out of this, or who knows what I can use it for. Something pretty neat. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have this little cat. It's a Halloween cat. I'm not going to do much with this. I do need to re-glue these legs back down, but I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I need to make some more Halloween ornaments. These I found, obviously they're wonderful, and I plan on using them really soon, at least this moon, in a dark academia piece with mushrooms. I'll hand make some velvet mushrooms and put those in that vignette. Another icing maker would be a cute little hat, maybe like a little a witch's hat. I could paint it black and then really chip the paint so you can still see the metal through it, but I think it'd be a really cute witch's hat. Yeah. Whoop. And these are a dime a dozen at the thrift store, but to find one that's rusty like this is pretty cool. I won't do much to it. I would spray it down with a a finishing spray just so the rust isn't like so exposed. But I would leave this one as it is and use it as a backing for an assemblage piece. This little flower, I think I actually made this. Yeah, I made this. I just got a strip of muslin, like cotton muslin, and did a running stitch and then pulled it and kind of shaped it into a rose. So who knows what I'll use that for. Excuse me. And then this pumpkin I got at I think at the Dollar Tree years ago. So you can find these all over the place. But cute. Haven't done anything with it yet. These guys here, I have another one. These are hard to find. I mean, I'm sure you would find them at an antique store, but I don't get to go to many antique stores where I live. And currently where I'm at, thrift stores are pretty scarce as well. So when I find these, I scoop them up, and they are just, they're antique measuring sticks, and these are pretty cool. I could do some really neat assemblage pieces with this. And what's this? Oh, here's another piece. And this guy here, I've had this for a while. I don't know why that's on there like that. But, yeah, I've had this one for a while. Haven't quite decided what to do with it. I like the gold, and I like that it's a little cherub. Yeah, I guess it would be cute in a Christmas vignette. Yeah, neat. This little basket here, I mean, when I make a doll, like a primitive doll, I like to use mini baskets. So I would have them like maybe holding this basket, and then put, maybe during the spring, have a little lavender greenery coming out of this. And so I have that in my stash. This little acorn for fall. Perfect time of the year right now to make something around this in a some kind of a forest scene, I guess. And then of course another bird. This is looks like a maybe a ceramic bird that I don't know if I chalk painted this or not. I don't think I did. I think I bought it just like this. Like I said, when I find birds, I scoop them up. I can put them in all kinds of things. They're a lot of fun. And during the spring you could do a whole thing like that, and do that in there. This right here, I have no idea what this is, and not sure what I can do with it. Maybe, it'd be kind of cute is this here. Just finish this outline, make like a headstone or gravestone, and then this behind here would be a ghost. So it'd be a ghost standing behind a headstone, and in some kind of Halloween piece with maybe some like trees coming up with black wire. Trees coming up, and make little mini bats hanging down with a moon in the background. Would look kind of neat. But yeah, so that. What else do I have here? A small measuring stick. I think I use these more in my crafts than I do like making stuff with them. So I'll probably hang on to that. This I think would be another really cute hat. I do want to get into like bigger assemblage pieces, like bigger pieces of wood and bigger pieces of metal, and kind of start getting a little bit more serious with what I do. But this would be such a cute little hat. Little piece of cloth. I make these. I just get cotton muslin and either Coffee Diet, or I have an acrylic paint that I use. It's called Coffee Bean by Folk Art, and I make my own little squares, and I like to make stacks of them. So whenever I feel the need to, use them in some kind of an assemblage piece, I do. I could stamp on them. I can photo transfer images of people onto the back, or just use it for whatever I need to. And just a little stick. I think I got this in a bag of sticks, probably at the craft store somewhere. So I've got more of these. But and oh, I do have another eagle. It's funny because I found these at the same place. And they're really unusual because I don't normally find these. Oh, you know what? I think it went to the top of a flagpole. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So either way, I would probably maybe saw this plastic off or figure out a way to get it to go into a piece. What's this? This is cute. I don't know if this went to a coffee pot or some kind of a teapot. And I mean, what a cute little hat that would be for a doll. I could make like a primitive snowman for Christmas. But really, you know, if I incorporate any kind of material like this, I have to mimic the same kind of material somewhere else. So I'll find another piece like this that I can use and somehow incorporate it. I don't know. You know, but yeah, that's a lot of fun. And this is really, honestly, this is just one of my junk boxes. I've got more bigger stuff. Oh, here's a cat I stitched. It's just a little, it's a little pin, like a lapel pin. And that was so much fun to make. I should make more of these for Halloween. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Super fun, super easy. I'm going to keep that, actually, to remind myself. Here's a bird. I made this bird years ago. I made it with air dry clay. Actually, not even air dry clay. It was a foam, that foam dry stuff, the kids stuff. A little bit easier to work with, less messy. But yeah, I haven't really done anything with this. I've had it for years. I don't know. Corks. You can do all kinds of things with corks. You can use them as legs on a for the bottom of a box. You can I don't know what else. Honestly, I've never really used corks in my pieces, but I collect them just for fun because you never know. Ooh, this would be a mushroom. That'd be a cute little mushroom, right? Just single by itself and just keep it cork and have some. Oh, I have another one that's got stamps, a little writing on it. That's really cool. Oh, this one too. Oh, see, that would be so cool as a mushroom. Like, oh my God, dude. Look at that. So neat. There's little mushrooms in there. And, yeah. Little botanical piece. I'm running out of space here. So those and those. A drawer pull. Who knows what I'll use this for. Maybe the top of a box as an ornament piece. This, it's just a pretty standard spindle. But, yeah, I would use this as maybe a chair. I can recover it in paper and use it as like a stool for one of my ephemera pieces. And here's another one. Another Halloween cat. That one's cute. You guys want to see that one? That one's really cute. And Halloween kitty. Oh, a little horse. I've made some camp, like assemblage boxes in the past. And I like to use horses in my westerns. And so that's that. Oh, this is really neat. I don't know why I love wood, but I do. Who knows what this was from. But it can be used as an arm for a doll. It could be used as a stem for a pumpkin. A really antique, vintage, really neat looking pumpkin. And I really like that. Or a dowel on the top of a box. Just as like some kind of weird decoration. Huh. But yeah, so this is really neat. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. But I really like it. When I saw it, I had to buy it. I got it out of the salvage yard. This thrift store that I go to down the way it's part indoor, part outdoor. So a lot of the stuff that I get is kind of like dirty and rusty. But here's some little plastic hanging gem pieces. Not really into this stuff too much anymore. I consider this like farmhouse. And I'm not really into like farmhouse too much anymore. But they're really pretty. And they're pretty for Christmas. I can just use them on a little Christmas tree. I should save them. Okay. These are all rings for napkins, napkin rings. I have a ton of these. Oh my gosh, I've got a bag full of these little paper mache baskets. How cute are these? Little trick or treat with a little doll. Super cute. Or spring. And also with those baskets, I got a ton of these little mini hat boxes. Okay, you guys. Okay, hold on. You have to see this. Okay, that hat box. Inside that little mini hat box is another hat box. And inside that hat box is another little hat box. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look, it's super cute. I love those. And that would be really cute in a like a shadow box ephemera piece. Maybe with a witch and her witch hat, and then these would be her hat boxes. And yeah, I've got a bunch of these though. I should probably use them in a piece for something. And then of course, what stash wouldn't be complete without a bottle? This is I don't know if I stained this or what, but it's kind of like it used to be a clear, and then it's got this amber look to it. I don't know. I may have done that at some point, and it looks like I had it in something, and then I took it out to reuse it. But I love these bottles, and you can get these at dollar stores all over the place. Oh my gosh, another little cat. Huh. Super cute. Those are so fun to make and so easy. You can get those backings for that. You get a ton of those backings, and all it is just regular like felt from the dollar store, and I doubled it up to make it thick. I think I used 3 layers of the felt. This is something that I made a long time ago. Never used it. I might take these buttons off and reuse those again. I have a ton of buttons, so I'm not desperate for those. But and then let's see. Here are some bulbs. These are really neat primitive bulbs. And I haven't really found a use for those yet. This guy here, wow. I mean, what do I say? What do I use this for? Probably in a child's, like a Halloween room, child's room, you know, with this in the corner and maybe a ghost or some kind of thing going on there. But yeah, that is, yeah, really dirty. And here's another bottle. Really cool. It's got some writing on the side. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was a Bayer aspirin bottle. I guess they used to use glass for their aspirin. Very cool. Little tag. I rusted that little tag up. I got a ton of those. Super easy to make. Oh, I do have another one of these. I've had this for a long time. I don't like to use them because they're hard to find, and so I hang on to them for a long time. But yeah. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, these are really neat. I found these at that salvage yard. They're kind of just like sitting on the ground while I was paying. And I think they were probably sitting in the dirt or something. And I grabbed them and I said, can I throw this in my pile? And the guy was like, yeah, go ahead, throw them in the pile. So I grabbed these, and I think this is some kind of a cookie. I don't know if it's a Christmas tree cookie icing maker thing, maybe. I don't know. But these are really neat. I can do a lot with those, with the Western piece, with the horse. This would be for Christmas. But yeah, those are really cool. And so yeah, everything else. Oh, here's another one, a little star one. And oh, this is a really neat button. Again, I have tons of buttons, but I don't have a button. Let's see, where are we at here? That looks like that. And yeah, so this is one of many boxes of junk that I have that I like to use for my assemblage pieces. There's a little doorknob, a drawer pull. I might use that for something. Here's another little bird. Yeah, it's pretty much junk. I mean, it is what it is. It is what I say it is. And yeah, so thanks again for going through my junk box with me, and I'll be coming out with some fun DIYs for the holidays and after. And so yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have fun doing crafts like I do. Thank you. Bye-bye.